SuperKid, The Awakening of the Ancients. It was a quiet night in the city, the clear sky revealing the stars in their full splendor. SuperKid, whose real name is Alex, was taking a well-deserved break on the rooftop of his house, gazing at the universe that fascinated him so much. Despite being only 10 years old, Alex had saved the world on more than one occasion, but that night something was unsettling him. He felt a vibration in the air, something only his superhuman senses could pick up. An ancient, powerful energy seemed to be awakening from deep within the earth. The next day, as he walked to school, local news began reporting strange phenomena around the world. Ancient monuments such as the pyramids of Egypt, the ruins of Stonehenge, and even underground temples in South America started emitting intense light. Scientists were baffled, but SuperKid knew something big was about to happen. That same afternoon, his holographic communicator, a gift from his alien mentor Zorvok, began to emit an emergency signal. Zorvok appeared on the device with a serious expression. "Alex, the ancients are awakening," he said. "They are cosmic entities that existed long before humanity. Their power is immense, and if left unchecked, they could destroy not only Earth, but the universe itself." SuperKid felt a chill run down his spine. He had never heard of the ancients, but if Zorvok was worried, it meant the threat was real. Wasting no time, Alex donned his superhero suit, with a shield bearing the letters SK shining on his chest, and activated his ability to fly at supersonic speeds. His first stop would be Stonehenge, one of the epicenters of the strange energy. Upon arriving at the ancient stones, SuperKid was shocked to see the structures surrounded by a golden force field, and within that field, humanoid figures made of pure energy were beginning to materialize. The ancients were awakening, but they weren't complete yet. He had to act quickly. Using his super strength, SuperKid attempted to break through the force field, but was violently repelled. As he stood up, an ancient figure appeared before him, floating in the air. "I am Atron, one of the guardians of the ancients. The time of humans has ended. We, the first, will reclaim what is ours," the figure said in a voice that echoed across the skies. "I can't let that happen," shouted SuperKid, hurling himself at the force field again, this time releasing a burst of his internal energy. The barrier vibrated, but remained intact. Atron smiled condescendingly. "You are strong, boy, but this power is beyond your understanding." SuperKid remembered something Zorvok had taught him. True strength doesn't always lie in brute power, but in wisdom and strategy. Using his super speed, he flew around the ruins, observing every detail, searching for a weakness. That's when he noticed that the ancient symbols on the stones of Stonehenge glowed with a different light. They were linked to the force field. With a spark of inspiration, SuperKid used his energy vision to interfere with the symbols, altering their frequency. Gradually, the force field began to weaken. But the ancients would not stand by idly. Atron and the other energy beings attacked SuperKid with blasts of cosmic power, and though he managed to dodge most of them, one of the strikes hit him, sending him crashing to the ground. Despite the pain, Alex stood up. He knew the Earth was depending on him. At that moment, a voice echoed in his mind. "SuperKid, you can channel our power." It was Zorvok, transmitting from a distant galaxy. With his help, SuperKid began to focus, invoking the energy of the universe itself. A sphere of pure light formed in his hands. With a shout of effort, he hurled the sphere at the symbols of Stonehenge. The resulting explosion was dazzling. The force field vanished, and the ancients, weakened by SuperKid's interference, began to fade. Atron, the leader of the ancients, staggered forward. "You are worthy, boy. But this is not the end. We have only begun to awaken." And with those words, he disappeared in a burst of light. SuperKid collapsed to the ground, exhausted. He had won this battle, but he knew the war with the ancients had just begun. As he watched the sunrise, he vowed to be ready for whatever came next. Because as a hero, he was not only the protector of Earth, but also of the universe. As he flew back home, Alex couldn't help but feel a mixture of pride and concern. The ancients were a greater threat than anything he had ever faced, but with Zorvok's support and his own ingenuity, he knew he could stop them. The awakening of the ancients marked the beginning of a new era, and SuperKid would be at the center of it all. And so, a new chapter in SuperKid's adventures began, with the promise of facing the mysterious and powerful beings that had existed long before humanity.